Hi guys, so I think this is my first speaking video, so I'm trying to speak really clearly because apparently I mumble. Anyway, this video is a review on the Bubbi brushes. I ordered them, it took about a week to process the order, and then once it sent them, it was quite a short time. I actually ordered them in 2 separate slots. So it took 4 days for the first package to arrive and 5 days for the second package to arrive. And they arrived in little envelopes like this. They're well protected. The inside's lined with bubble wrap, so I wasn't really concerned about that. And for the first ones that I ordered, they arrived in purple tissue paper with a ribbon, but the second time I only ordered one brush and they arrived in this bag, so I've just got them in this bag here. And when they arrived, they came with this little note, and basically just says thank you for shopping with us and hope to see you again soon, so that's nice. And my first impressions of the brushes were that they were really soft. I think quite a lot of people have said that, but softer than any of the makeup brushes that I have at the moment. So I've only got 4 right now. I hope to get the other 6, I think, by Christmas. But the 4 I have are the powder, the dual cover, HD, and the one I just got today was the retractable one. Only thing, I love these brushes, you know, they're better than any of the ones I've had. The only tiny thing that kind of annoyed me was, I think it was the second day that I had them, and I was holding the powder brush and I looked down and just wiped my finger across the logo and it just wiped off. So I don't know if you can't really see because of the glare, but it just wiped off. I don't really know why. And then it sort of started to fade on my other 2 brushes, so I just paint a small layer of clear nail varnish over the top, and although you can kind of see that, it does help just to stop it from rubbing off. So yes, like I said, they're all very soft, and I'll start with the powder brush, I think. And yes, this one is amazingly soft. I can't stop touching it. And it's white bristles. It's a bit orange, creamy at the top because of using powder, obviously. But it started off as a brown sort of colour at the top with white bristles. So like I said, it's really soft. You can sort of see here, it's really flexible, kind of molds to the shape of your face. So if you're going to use it, just do a little demonstration. You've got your powder, and what you do, just sort of swirl like this. You can use these in sort of 2 ways, and the first way is just simple sort of gliding it on like this, or if you hold it higher up, just patting it on as well will give you a more shine-free finish. Yeah, so I really enjoyed this brush. Some people have been saying that they've been seeing cracks near the front bit here, but I've not seen any. And what I would say is that it's good sort of length. It's not too long, and it kind of sits in your hand really well. And compared to my last powder brush, which as you can see is really long, it takes up like the whole screen, and it's not actually that larger, sort of, you know, a larger thing. I can't afford. And it's just not soft, and I've not had any fallout from this brush, which is good, whereas this one like shed like mad, so I'm really happy with that. And for cleaning wise, what I would do is just get a glass and fill it full of water and baby shampoo and maybe a little bit of detergent. Just swirl that around, and then make sure, because they're quite dense, the bristles quite, just make sure you rinse it and it should go clear. So that's that. Next one would be the HD cover Now I was quite intrigued with this brush because I've not really seen anything like it. And this is the one I've wanted the most because I was going to go for the basic set, but because it didn't include this I thought I'd just buy them separately. So okay, obviously it's still very soft, and you can see that the bristles here are very dense, and so it picks up and blends really well. Let's give a demonstration with my Revlon Photo Ready Concealer. What I like to do, you can use it for both foundation and concealer, and what I like to do, if I just give you an example here, just put it there in the red area, and I sort of lightly brush downwards like so, and as you can see, because of the glare obviously, but it's kind of really does cover very well. This brush is quite a lot harder to clean though because the bristles are so dense. It takes a few rinses to make sure you've got it all clear, and then I found that actually you've got to be careful that you don't like misshape it. You don't let it dry a funny way because it's quite hard to get back. Apart from that, I'm really happy with this brush. Moving on to the dual cover now. The one thing I would say with this is it's quite hard when you're washing it. I usually wash it when I'm letting it dry. I usually have it standing up, so all the water drains that way. And so you can only really wash it once at a time, or else it could ruin the glue on this. If I was comparing it to my old foundation brush for the foundation side, you can see wonderful, it just broke. That shows you how cheap it was now. If you can see, this is definitely a lot longer, and it's also a lot flatter sounding than this. The shape isn't quite so well rounded, it kind of, and it's quite stiff. I mean, look at that, that's very nice. Whereas this brush is really soft, and if I can show you here, really flexible. And I've washed it a few times and I've not seen any shed of colour, not really seen any shedding. It still stays really soft. So I'll give you a little show how to do with this foundation. So what I would do is just squeeze it onto the back of my hand, then just wipe on the brush like this, and then I'll do it on this side. Apply it like that. Now it's really good for under your eyes because it actually blends there really well. Just do that, or small strokes downwards. Then the concealer side is also very good for getting here right up into the corners and for covering like spots or red areas. And finally, that leaves the retractable, which I only just got today, but I have tried it out. And the case is very nice, and you just, I would say it's quite loose pulling out. Like, I'm not sure if you like keeping it in your bag, I don't know if the lid might come off, but I would say this is the softest of the brushes, and it's even softer than the powder brush. And as you can see, you can pull it up to alter, like if you want to contour your face or your nose or anything like that. So if you're applying blusher, just lightly wipe it like that and then smile, and it applies really well. It doesn't pick up too much colour, but it doesn't pick up not enough colour, if you know what I mean. It's really soft, it's quite compact. Yeah, that's all I can really say. So I'm very pleased with the brushes, and I hope to get the Buffer and Kabuki brush for my Christmas. Oh, and the Jewel Eyes. Well done, Bubs, for making these brushes. They're really good compared to, I mean, I know quite a lot of people were saying the sets were quite pricey, but if you actually look at the brushes each, they're not actually that pricey for the quality that you get. So yeah, that's good, and I'll be hoping to get some of her shirts as well because I really like the look of them. So I will do another review later on once I get the other ones, but thank you for watching so far.